Hello and welcome to Learn Data. It's great to have you on this channel. I'm Nilesh, and in this couple of videos, we are going to take a detour from pandas and talk about basic descriptive statistics. And the reason for this is that in coming videos, when we start using some of these statistical methods in the code, you'll be able to interpret what the output is, and you'll have an intuition about what's probably happening in the background when the code ran to give you that particular output. So here in this couple of videos, we're going to talk about all these topics that are put here on this slide, starting with what is population and sampling statistics, and then what is histogram, mean, standard deviation, all the way up to geometric mean and harmonic mean. So there's a lot of stuff in here, and I tried to make one video, but it was more than an hour. So I've broken that up into multiple videos, and in each of those videos, you'll see parts of this being discussed. So I hope you learn from these videos. So let's get started. Here I'm going to move away from the distribution histogram plot that was in previous slides, and instead replace it with this box plot. And from this, now you should be able to imagine how the distribution would look like. In this case, this is the minimum, so the graph could go like this, and 25% of the data is below this, so probably go like that, come down here like this, and the median is right around here at 40. So how does one calculate median? Let's say you have these 7 data points. The first laptop had a battery life of 11, second at 34, so on and so forth. The last laptop you measured had battery life of 94, and you need to find median of the battery life for these measurements. So first thing we want to do is sort the data points. So we sort them in the ascending order and then pick the one that's in the middle. So here what we have is 40, that's in the middle, so that is the median, 40. And we see that's the case in this box plot as well, denoted here by the orange line. In certain cases, let's say if you had 8 observations instead of 6, in that case there would be 2 observations in the middle, so there you could take the average of those 2 as a median. Let's look at mode. Imagine we have the same data points from the previous experiment. So we have 7 laptops and their battery lives, and to find the mode, what we want to do is count how many times each observation repeats. So 11 repeats only once, 34 minutes it repeats 2 times, then 40 through 94 they repeat only once. So the highest count is for 34, and therefore 34 is the mode for the battery life in this particular data set. Next, minimum, as you've already guessed, is the lowest value. So in this data set, 11 minutes is the lowest as compared to all the data points. So to do that, of course, you have your data set, you sort it, pick the minimum one, and on the right hand side in the box plot we can see the 11 represented by this cap at the bottom of the box plot. Similar to minimum, for maximum, again you take your data set, sort it in ascending order, and pick the maximum value, should be the last value, and that would be the maximum. So here 94 minutes is the maximum battery life for the for all the 7 laptops that were measured, and that can be seen here in the box plot. The cap on the top would be 94. Now let's look at what count and sum mean. So count, as you guessed, it's just count of numbers. So here we count, here we used 7 laptops, and therefore the count of laptops that we used in this experiment was 7, as simple as that. Sum is again total, as you already know. uh, Here, let's say, to make this more interesting, what we can do is we have these battery lives, and then we take the frequency or count of these. So 11 occurs once, 34 occurs twice, and all others occur once. So sum would be, we add all them up and then put the value here. So we have 7, which is the sum of the counts in that column. That was it for this video. In next video, we'll continue this discussion on statistics. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.